Greetings and welcome once again to STL Soccer Talk here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch and STLtoday.com. I'm Tom Timmermann, Post-Dispatch beat writer for St. Louis CDHC, joined by Beth O'Malley. Beth, hello.
Hello.
And this is a different kind of one because we're coming with City coming off a win.
Yeah,
And
it's only happened like 5 times.
5 times
before?
in league play, yeah. And not just a win, but a win over
a really good team.
the best team in the Western Conference and maybe the second best team in the league, and no small event. And it's a legitimate thing. It's not like there were fluky bounces on this thing.
Yeah, the
City
team
played well and won the game.
The team definitely played well, won the game. At one point near the end of the game, they definitely were controlling the ball a lot more than usual. And you turned to me and you said, "I don't think I've seen this before."
And I asked John Hackworth about that today. He said, "Yeah, you're right. We really haven't." Because most of the time in City wins, they have been defending to the last stroke of the clock, and they're just there blocking shots and clearing and trying to run it down. And here they actually had the ball in control, and there would be Klaus and some other guys passing the ball around to run down the clock, and that does wonders for your chances of winning, and B, just for everybody's
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure, yes, indeed it did.
Yeah.
So I think it was a much calmer John Hackworth after that one because you could close out a win. As indicated there, Klaus played in the game.
He did.
And so you got Klaus and Rasmus Holm back, which is one more step on this thing. They are very excited, and the team is very excited about having a guy like Klaus back in, because not just what he does on offense, on defense, and now the question is how do they expand playing time for those guys, which remains to be seen.
It definitely remains to be seen because the players who started, kind of the Hartle toy shirt, and Becker have definitely dominated and led to a lot of goals.
Yes. And so it gives them now more options, more dangerous players to do. 2 items of news as we record this. Njabulo Blom, as not a terrible surprise, has been loaned out back to South Africa. So the team has picked up his option. So his contract runs through the end of next season. It's a 1-year option through next June. So I think it's a really good thing for him to go back home. It's been a difficult transition for him coming to America. So for him to go back home, I think it'll be easier for him to achieve what he wants to do. But also the team still has his rights, so that if he develops incredibly, either they can sell him on to the Kaiser Chiefs there, or he can come back.
Or he could come back,
and
or go on to Europe.
Or go on to Europe, which is what he wants to do.
Right.
And the other thing is that Joachim Nielsen has hurt his hamstring again. It's in a different place. It's not as severe, but they were thinking maybe he'd be back. He started practicing last week, but no, he's now not practicing again, and they have to look at, they're being cautious with him.
Right.
Maybe next week, but they want to figure out why he keeps getting hurt and solve that problem once and for all. So the medical staff taking a long look at Joachim Nielsen's leg.
Yeah, I mean, it's a frustrating problem, I'm sure, for Nielsen, because I don't think he's been healthy basically since he joined the team. He's had a couple of games here and there. It's a good stretch maybe earlier this season, and that's about it.
Yeah. So. And I asked John Hackworth, I said, is shutting him down an option? He said, yeah, it is, because we want to figure out what's best. But also, he really wants to play. And he has gone through so much that they feel that, if he can play and wants to play, and they don't see any risk that it'd be good for him.
But I can't imagine the trainers not seeing a lot of risk. I'm sure that if he gets injured in just a practice, it doesn't bode well for gameplay. We
shall see in the weeks ahead.
Definitely.
So anyway, we'll have more on this on the podcast, which also exists on this website. Until next week, for producer Ali Shallett, for Beth, I'm Tom. Until next week, be seeing you.